Well guys, welcome back to the channel and to this unboxing video of the RAF Red Arrows Hawk from Airfix. As you can see, this is a starter set, and so we'll just get straight into the unboxing. Yeah, so here you've got, so basically it's a starter set. So you get your polycement paintbrush and 4 paints. Okay, you've got same sort of thing on the side here. Lovely bit of artwork on the front as well. Love it. And tells you it's from no more than 8 years old. Okay, you got all your warnings here on the side there, and it tells you, and you got cartograph decals there as well, so good. And it's, can't tell you, I can't see where it's actually, where it's actually manufactured, but anyway, the code is A55002, and you've got the same thing on that side as well. So let's, oh, and don't forget, not forgetting, you've got the box. You've got your color callouts on the back. Okay, so it won't be on the so it won't be on the in the instructions. Okay, so let's get this open. Let's get this opened up, shall we? It's a side opening box, by the way. Get my modelling knife out. Just get that in. And we have one bag of red plastic. You've also got your clear parts here as well. Instructions, and then there should be your decals. There you go, decals there. Get that out of the way from it. And also, you got your paintbrush and paints and polycement. I don't usually tend to use these anyway, so so I'll probably be using some of the paint pens. I'll be using the paint pens that I've got anyway. Right, so you'll need to have. You need to have 33, 34, 64, number 238, which is Humboldt. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll get into the go through the instructions first, and then the plastic. Okay, right, so we've got this little sheet here, which is quite which is good. It's telling you what tools you'll need. Okay, so you'll need a file, tweezers, scissors for the decals, clippers for the sprues, a drill, masking tape, and peg. Okay, so all this is just telling you what you should do before putting the model together. So that's a good thing, right? So we've got all that out of the way. But let's have a look at the instructions, right? So you got all your all your on the front page in English and French. You've also got your specifications as well, so that got all your warnings in front as well. And then if we turn over, and also, yeah, there you go. Also at the bottom here it says surfaces to be painted should be clean before parts are removed from the sprue. Wash in warm soapy water and rinse and dry thoroughly. Stir paints thoroughly before use. So, as I say, I'm not going to be using these because I'm going to use my paint pens and whatever I can lay my hands on, really. So there we go. Right. Page 2, you've also got a sprue map here as well. So you've got frame A, which is your fuselage halves, and frame B, which is your wings and rudders and engineer intakes and all that. Frame C is the stand. You've got your pilots there and everything, cockpit, and frame D is your clear parts. And also, right now, if we go on to page 3, this is good. This is good. I like this. So here, for step 1, it's telling you to go to frame C and getting off parts C17, C14, and C17 for you to go and glue into the cockpit. Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay. In step 2, it's telling you to go to frame A, which is the fuselage halves, and it's telling you to glue everything together. Okay, so then moving quickly on to step 3, we go to frame B and get the engineer intakes, and it's showing you again. I mean, this is just great. And also here, it says up here, look, as you follow the instructions to build this model, you will see symbols in the step-by-step drawings. This key explains what the symbols mean. So you got A1, which is your part number, and if it says ×2, repeat it. Then where you see the symbol, you mean you got to glue it. When you see that, don't glue it. When you see the question mark, optional parts, and it tells you also what paint color you need as well. So I'll be telling you what paints. So here, for example, it's telling you to paint the cockpit in grey, which 64 grey. So I'll be going through all the paints that I'll be going through. That I'll be using when I build the model. Okay, so we're done. So that's page 3. Page 4. Right, here is where we go and stick on the engineer intakes. Okay. This is where we and the tail fins as well. The rudder's already moulded in onto one of the fuselage halves. So this will be frame B. Okay, so this is what they mean. You see that B9. This is what they mean. So you got your frame B and your part number 9. Okay, and so on and so forth. Step 6. We'll be putting the wings together, and so on and so forth. So Airfix have actually made this really easy. Okay, and I forgot to tell you that it is actually, look here, it's actually skill level 1, so it's quite an easy kit to put together. So here we go, and then in step 7, we got a choice, and this is where they've got the question mark. So if you're having it in flight, which I will be, if you're having it in flight, you put this part in, part C18, okay, and C11, because that will give us an idea of what you need. So so basically, this is saying that you want to put the aircraft in flight. If you want to put the aircraft on the ground, you leave the standoff and you put the landing gear in. Okay. So I'll be doing this. I'll be doing this part here. Okay, let's turn over the page, and this is the final. There we go, and turn over the page. Then we put the clear parts in. We put the pilots in as well. There's 2 pilots. Okay, so I know I'll be doing the pilots anyway. And also you can be put. And I'll be doing obviously I'm going to be putting it on the stand as well. So there we go. So the pilots, clear parts, so on and so forth. And then in step 9, as soon as we put the decals on, we'll be putting the stand together and putting it on its stand. So there you go. Right, so I will be back in a bit. Okay, right, let's go and have a look at the plastic parts, shall we? Right, let's go and get my. There we go. I do like the sound of plastic when it's been. Sound of a plastic bag when it's been cut open. Okay, and you get and put the parts out. Right, so here we go. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to open up. So we've got frame A. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, normally I get the camera. Normally I get my tablet camera off the mounting, but and do it, give you a real good close up. But I thought I'd do it this way for a change. There you go. That is frame A. Okay, so we're moving on to frame B, which is this one. There you go. Okay, so that is frame B. Okay. Here is frame C. This is the one that's got the stand on it. And the cockpit as well. You got the cockpit there. And you got your 2 pilots here as well, so right. Yeah, and you got your landing gear as well. You got your closed front wheel bay doors there as well. So, and you got your open wheel bay doors here for these 2. And you got your pilot seats as well. So, okay. So there we go. And the decals. I'm to bring these up right up close to the camera, but there you go. Look at that. They has to look it looks absolutely gorgeous, I think. These really crisp. All right. So there you have it, guys. Okay. Let's have a look at the clear parts. Okay. Notice that they're in a separate bag because you don't want them damaged, and that looks pretty good for me, I think. Really like it. The detailing on it is good. There you go. If I just turn it around like that, there you go. Look at that. That's good. Loving the raised detail. I'm loving the raised detail on there. I mean, these are really clear. It's really clear. Okay, there we go. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Before I go, just a quick word about the paints I'm going to be using. I'm not going to use these. There's not really any points. I mean, for the detailing of the canopy, I'm not going to be using the paints that are supplied with the kit. So, what we're going to do for the detailing of the canopy, I'm going to use signal red, and I'm going to use the flat white for the detailing of the canopy. So there we go. That's that one. And for the inside the cockpit, I'm going to be using the number 64 spray paint. Okay, so there we go. We've got that one there. And also for the aircraft covering, I'm going to use this hobby paint from Vallejo. Okay, so and that is red all over, and this is quite a large can as well. So this will serve me well for this one. And as always, I use Halford's Grey Primer. Okay, because of the red, which is a dark colour. I want to be using grey primer to paint the aircraft. Okay, so there we go. So there you have it, guys. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you? Also comment, subscribe, and share the video as well, please. Because that would be great. And I'll see you on Sunday for the first part. I may go to two, so I may go to two parts. So because it's a small kit. Okay. So in the meantime, guys, have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.